Hello friends, in this video I will give you few tips to maximize your home loan benefits. Last year around this time we were thinking of buying a new house. After knowing the benefits of renting over buying, we had actually reconsidered our choice. It is true that renting offers flexibility and potential long-term savings, but having a home feels more like an emotional investment. It's my personal opinion. Having a home is more like an emotional investment, a place where we do make memories. But we felt that we should not rush into anything that time. We are planning to give 4 to 5 years to accumulate a good down payment amount for our dream home. That will also give us time to consider all the options like where we have to buy the house, whether we need an under construction property or ready to move in, etc. etc. It gives us time to save and think things through without feeling pressured to make the decision right away. If you talk to a real estate builder or broker or a bank person, they'll make you feel that you're missing out something and will push you to make a decision right away. But understand, you are not missing out anything. What you feel is the output of their marketing strategy. Agent will tell that only limited units are available, come buy, not to miss opportunity, etc. etc. After 1 year also, the same agent will tell that only limited units are available, come and buy. Even though only limited ones are available, don't rush to a decision. Better ones, better deals, and better homes will come tomorrow also. It's your hard earned money. Are you planning to get a home loan? Buying a home is a big decision, but with right strategy, you can maximize your benefits and make it work for you. I will give you few tips to maximize your home loan benefits. Firstly, consider not going for a home loan that's more than 70% of the cost of the property. Yes, you heard it right. Make a down payment for 30 to 40% of the property cost. The higher the down payment, the better. That will help reduce the monthly EMI burden and interest component and loan tenure. Try to keep the total interest component below 50% of the total amount being repaid. Take this as an example. At present, SBI home loan interest rate is 9.15% and that is a floating rate. That means as and when RBI repo rate changes, the interest rate also changes. Let's not deviate much from the topic. Let us come back to our example. A loan of say 80 lakhs at 9.15% interest for 10 years has a total interest component of approximately 33%. That means if you add up all the payments made over the duration of the loan, 33% of that will go towards interest. Now, if you increase the tenure to 15 years, it becomes approximately 45%. And if the duration is 20 years, it becomes about 54%. Try to keep the total interest component below 50% of the total amount being repaid. So, it's best to finish the home loan in 15 years. The monthly payment or EMI for a 10-year loan is approximately 1 lakh. For a 15-year loan, it is 81,000 and for 20 years, it's 72,000. Strive to keep the monthly payment to about 40% of your take-home pay, that is the pay after tax deductions and other deductions like pension, PF, etc. Aim for a budgeting of 40% for your home expenses, 40% for loan payments. That means all EMIs, and 15% for investment and 5% for an emergency fund from your take-home pay. Even when you are repaying the home loan, it's important to keep investing for other goals like say kids education, retirement, etc. Let me give you a simple strategy to do this. Let's assume the present cost of the house is 80 lakhs. The cost after 5 years, considering the inflation at the rate of 5%, will be approximately 1 crore. Let's take the land registration charges, GST and other statutory charges comes to say 15 lakhs. So we have to plan for an amount of rupees 1.15 crores after 5 years for this home. Let's assume down payment of 40%, that is 40% of rupees 1.15 crores, 46 lakhs as down payment. For that, you as a family have to start a monthly SIP of rupees 50,000 in an equity fund. and start shifting the same in small chunks to a debt fund from fourth year onwards for safety. You can plan to take a home loan for balance 69 lakhs and the monthly EMI will be 70,000 for 15 years and 62,000 for 20 years. Try to keep the total interest component below 50% of the total amount to be repaid. But if you want to keep to a lesser EMI, go for a tenure of 20 years and parallelly plan to prepay the loan in less than 10 years or 15 years as per your convenience. As your salary is increasing every year, you can consider paying one extra EMI every year or paying 10% higher EMI every year. But make efforts to bring down the loan tenure and interest outflow. When a bonus or a lump sum is received, make an effort to pre-close or prepay the loan. You can also claim tax exemption on this home loan principal and interest that is being repaid every year, that too by both the owners if it's a joint ownership. I will make a separate video on that. You may have heard that renting is better than buying, but for many people, a home is more than just a place to live, it's an emotional connection. Money is an enabler, but it's equally important to achieve your goals and find a balance when it comes to finance. For instance, I initially planned to buy my first home without a loan, but then I realized that I would be 55 years by the time I had saved enough money. So I decided to go ahead with my plan of buying a house after accumulating a substantial down payment. In summary, to maximize your home loan benefits, aim for a loan that's not more than 70% of property cost. Strive to keep the total interest component below 50% of the total amount repaid, and aim for a monthly payment that's about 40% of your take home pay, and continue investing even while repaying the loan. I am not against the people who choose to rent, and hey, for those who prefer renting, that's also cool. It's all about finding what works best for you. Whether it's renting or buying, what matters most is finding a place where we can truly feel at home. Maximizing home loan benefits is about more than just numbers. It's about smart financial planning and finding your balance. Whether you're buying or renting, make sure it aligns with your goals and dreams. So, how many are in this journey with us to buy a house in 5 years? All the best, guys. If you find this information useful, subscribe to this channel for knowledge on personal finance for beginners. Thank you, dears.